Hey. Hey. How y'all doing? Oh my God, it's been so long since I was on YouTube. So I just want to apologize for neglecting y'all. Because I have been neglecting y'all. I have. And I wanna acknowledge that, and I wanna apologize to your face. While we're done here. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube. My name is Lexi, and I am very happy to be back in this space. I have so much more time to dedicate to YouTube and just social media in general. This is a big passion of mine and always has been. And I feel like y'all got a little taste of everything in college, and then we took a break. Y'all got a little taste of post-college, and then we took a long break, and now I feel like, third time's a charm. We'll see, okay? I'm not gonna promise anything, but that's the plan. My family, my friends know that I like to go AWOL sometimes. I like to be off the grid. I feel like today's day and age that's necessary. Everybody be so up in, and I feel like if you're not off the grid a little bit, then you're a little too in the mix for me. This is an excuse, okay? It is. Anyways, y'all asked me questions on Instagram about just me, about what I got going on, what I've been up to, and y'all also had a few questions that were just random. Y'all just wanted to know my opinions on certain things. So we're gonna get into it, and this is my official video back to YouTube.
Yeah, get into it!
First question that y'all had for me was, where have I been? What have I been up to in the last 9 months?
Damn!
Honestly, finding my footing. I feel like the last 9 months of my life, I've just been adjusting. That first season out here in San Diego, I feel like was a lot of, one, it was reality check, because leaving Eugene, I was very much still attached to who I was when I was in college, right? So I feel like coming out here that first year, I genuinely felt like I got hit really hard with just life in general. I had a new coach, it was a completely new city, a completely new environment, completely new way of life, new car, new everything. I thought that I was gonna be able to live the exact same way that I was living the year prior in Eugene. I thought I was gonna be super structured and on top of it, even without the coaching staff, the glitz and the glam and all the resources of Oregon, all of the stuff that I had going on and all of the things that I had planned out throughout my days for me, right? As much as I'd like to say that I'm on top of things, I also had a lot given to me at Oregon. That first year was basically just me fighting for my life. And I feel like this year, this last 9 months that I've been away from YouTube, has really just been me adjusting. I've gotten used to being out here. This feels like home now. It doesn't feel so new. I had a new coach again this year for track, but it was a lot more from the adjustments that I had to make from the previous year. I switched coaches because there were just certain things that I didn't really like. I liked the training. I got really fit. I got really fast, but we didn't focus on the technical aspect of my jumps as much as I would have liked to. Hey, mama. How you got your booty in the air on camera? That's great. We didn't focus on the technical aspect of the jumps as much as I would have liked, especially with the programming being so different and me being so much faster. Listen, y'all, I've never been very fast. I'm jumper fast. I got real close to almost being kind of, sorta sprinter fast. I was never sprinter fast. Long story short. And so he got me really, really, really fast, and I didn't know how to handle it, especially with the way that I was jumping. I was powering out of a lot of the positions that I was in, and it just was very hard to make those positions better going faster. It made them worse. So I was like, okay, cool. we're going to move on to a different coach. I ended up being coached by Chris Bernard. You guys probably know him, two-time Olympian. He has been all these world teams, tons of accolades, very prolific in the track and field space. One of the best US jumpers that we've had in a while, right? He's up there with the best of them. It was great. I had a lot of fun training with him. The programming was, again, very different. And honestly, his programming was, I would say, closer to what I was doing at Oregon, but still very, very different. He was very, very technical, like OD technical. It was almost jarring coming from Oregon to then going to Coach Cameron Gary, which is who my coach was last year. Him focusing so much on the big picture stuff and getting me really fast, really strong, to then going to Chris, who was so hell-bent on, no, there are certain technical aspects that we have to hone in on before we can even think about doing anything else. Every single program has been completely different from the next. So on top of everything else that I am adjusting to, it was just another thing added onto it. I felt like I was learning new things. I felt like I was building upon the things that I had learned the previous year and the things that I'd learned at Oregon, but I genuinely felt like I was starting new. A lot of the positions that I was learning made me feel like I never knew how to triple jump before. Come competition season, I was dealing with so many more things outside of track that made it really, really hard for me to hone in on and focus on what I was doing. I would be at the track for damn near 4 hours some days, like 11 to 3 o'clock, and be getting up super early for this job that I had at the time. I was working at a gym. It got a new owner this past January, and it just wasn't for me anymore. So I was looking for new work, and then just everything together made it really, really hard to focus on what I was doing. So I'd be at track and I'd be stressed about money, work, deadlines that I had to make for other jobs that I was doing. Right now I'm juggling 2 different jobs outside of social media stuff that I'm doing for myself. I was spreading myself very thin. And on top of that, I was dealing with a lot of pain. For context, I have always had issues with my left knee, but it's always been manageable. It's never been anything crazy. I've never had to get PRP shots. I've never had to get surgery, nothing crazy. You know, just comes with being a jumper. Starting this year, for whatever reason, I have no idea why. I don't know if it was the things that we're doing. I don't know if it was just my body adjusting as it does as you're an adult, your body changes. Both of my knees were in so much pain and it accumulated. So week after week, it would just get worse. It just got to the point where I was at practice trying to do minimal shit, and I felt like I was gonna cry. Obviously, that's not ideal. I actually decided to cut my season short because it was just a lot of mental strain. I wasn't really in it. My body was in pain. And to be quite honest with y'all, I'm not super passionate about track right now, and I wanted to take a break. I have so many other things that I want to focus on, and so many things that I've never had the energy or the time to focus on because I've just spent so much of my life doing track, and that's the main thing. I cut my season short, not only for my physical well-being because I was in so much pain, but also my mental, and because I just want to try new things. I have so many different avenues that I could go into that I feel so passionate about that I've never had the chance to. It's now or never, you know what I mean? You're only young once, you only get this opportunity once, and I'm really thankful that I have such a great pool of people around me that are so supportive of everything that I do, not just track. And one of the biggest things that I've wanted to do on social media is y'all to know me, not track me, not, you know, social media me, just me. Like, I want y'all to know the ins and outs of what I got going on. I want y'all to see me doing a plethora of things. I bit the bullet and I was like, you know what? Now's the greatest time of day. Now's as great a time as any. There we go. Okay. I shot some digitals like a week or 2 ago. I sent them to some agencies, still waiting to hear back, so we'll see. I actually did a shoot with Demetrius Harmon. Y'all might know him from Vine and from all of his skits. His username used to be Meech on Mars, but he has pivoted since and has made this big brand, and he's like such an entity on social media. So I was very grateful for the opportunity to work with him. We've been mutuals for a really long time, and so it was really cool to be able to go up to LA and shoot for him. Also, a while back, I made my way to LA, and I did a shoot with Berlin, or Berleezy. He has built his platform for the last, I think, 10 years. I mean, if you don't know who Berleezy is, then I don't know what to tell you. Go look him up. I don't know. That was also a super fun shoot. We were shooting for the Easy Ball. We did a shoot up in LA for the merch for that event, and that was fly. I got to be on the website and shit. It was cool. I felt cool. So I've been getting into my bag, and I feel like things have been pulling me towards doing my other passions. I've been really grateful for the opportunities that I've gotten since deciding to take a break, and I just feel like it's, something's telling me that this is the direction that I should be going in. So I don't know. Before I get too deep into this, I have it on my computer, which you guys asked me, because I did try to film this on an actual camera. I was filming for probably over 30 minutes and it recorded 10. So we're filming on my phone now. What fun stuff do I have planned for the summer? To be quite honest with you, I don't do much of anything. Right now, I am currently binge watching Love Island damn near every day. That is the highlight of my day. I don't really plan on doing much of anything this summer. I honestly feel like this summer is gonna be me grinding on social media, so you'll probably see a lot of me this summer. This summer, I'm gonna show y'all every other piece of me. So, pause. Not like that, because I want to build my community and I want y'all to see outside of just athletics, okay? I am really excited. I have the Chris Brown concert, the Breezy Bowl, in September. My mama got me birthday tickets because my birthday is in October. But other than that, I'll just be at the house, same as always, watching TV, watching video games and playing video games and watching Love Island until the show's over, and then working out. And I don't have shit else going on, y'all. Hopefully I'll have some more like modeling stuff, but that's, like I said, kind of up in the air. We'll see. I don't know. Top 3 destination vacations. Greece is one. Japan is definitely one. 3rd would probably just be an island. That's a dream. Always been a dream of mine. I'm very much a water girl. I love the beach. Yeah. Where have I been to? The only place that I've been to out of the country other than Mexico, I did go on a trip to Mexico right after I graduated UO. I went to Cabo by myself for 8 days, and it was a great trip, and I highly recommend doing a solo trip if ever you get the chance to, because it was very, very fun. Very fun. And it was probably the first trip that I've ever had that I generally just got to be. I didn't have to work out. I didn't have to worry about training. I didn't have to have necessarily anything planned. I just went and I planned it when I got there, and then I tagged along with other people. Some people have said I'm crazy. Some people have said I want to do that so bad. I recommend it. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Married with a child. I'm very excited to have a family, but I'm also not rushing for that at all. I very much want to establish myself, my brand, and my community before diving into any family stuff, okay? So I'm not trying to rush that at all. I really want to do more. Like, I want to be in a place where I could go on a brand trip to, I don't know, Morocco. That's super random, but it was the first thing that came to mind. I don't know. For beauty or a curly hair care brand or anything of that sort. And then the next week go to New York Fashion Week. And then the next week go to a track event or a basketball event or whatever the case may be. And sports anchoring, that would be fly. I just want to be able to do it all. Is the gist of it. So hopefully in 5 years, I've established myself enough to be able to do that. What are my top 3 music artists? It's gonna be all R&B. Chris Brown is going to be number 1. Oh my God. Right now, the people that I listen to the most are Chris Brown, K1, maybe Bryson Tiller. I'm sure there's gonna be better artists that come to mind later, but I don't know. I feel like that's a good amount of questions. Yes, no. I feel like this video has gotten really long and y'all have learned enough for right now. So we're gonna move on. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Please give it a like and thumbs up. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. Can y'all tell it's been a while? Comment down below what other videos you want to see from me next. I want to do cooking videos. I want to do workout videos. I want to do interviews. I want to do it all. So let me know what y'all want to see, and then maybe I'll incorporate it into the grand plan. I will see y'all very soon. I'm not going to commit to a day because y'all know how I am, but I will see y'all very soon. All right. Bye.